Alright guys, hello YouTube, and welcome back to episode 20 of my Modded Minecraft Let's Play Adventure series. So, when I ended the last episode, I wanted to show you guys what these destructive weapons of absolute craziness do. So to do that, I'm actually going to go into the mine that I've been mining out and, doing all my ore collection from the last couple of videos. And I'm going to bring some redstone and some Mobius fuel because I believe the lens requires redstone while the catalyst requires some sort of fuel like lightstone, stone dust, and alchemical coal and Mobius fuel. Those types of fuels. And the lens requires redstone, I think. Or the lens might require as well the fuel sources. So right now, I'm going to head out into my mine, and I don't want to use the hyperkinetic lens too close to me because this actually has a explosion radius. So yes, see, like that, and yes, it does use redstone. So that small little explosion um, allowed me to break a couple of blocks, kind of like TNT. So basically, it's a projectile TNT. Now I want to charge this up. As you can see, it has 3 charge stages, and the bigger charge stage actually explodes quite a massive explosion. And also, as you noticed, it gathered all of the ores that it destroyed into a collective pile in the center of wherever it exploded. So as you can see, I can shoot one more up. And yes, I was too close that time, so I took a little bit of damage. Fortunately, I was far enough away that it didn't damage me too much. And as you can see, my redstone has quickly depleted. So I don't want to use that too much because I actually want to keep my redstone as I'm running low on it. The next one I want to show is the Destruction Catalyst. You might have seen this from other Let's Players or from maybe tutorial videos on Equivalent Exchange. But the basic one charge or level 1 charge of the Destruction Catalyst clears out a 1 or a 3x3 area. When I charge it to level 2, it will do a 3 by 3 by 4 area. Oh, get out of here, skeleton. I'm trying to demonstrate stuff. Yes, a 3 by 3 by 4 area. And a full charge will do quite a big line. And as you can also see, when you do this, it grabs all of the items that it destroys and sends them directly to your feet. So that way, as soon as you destroy whatever you destroy, you pick it all up right away. So this is my main source of mining now. When I do mine like this, I will go through and I'll pick up the ores, and then I'll fill in the floor with cobblestone. That way I can continuously walk around wherever I want. Also, if I find any caves like that way, or mining this way, I will drop a few or cobble on the top. And if it's on the side of the wall, I'll actually not enclose it. That way I can explore that cave later, knowing that it's there. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly demonstrate that for you guys. Now, where did my portal go? I think it was over here. Maybe I took a wrong turn. Oh well. So I'll just shove this ore in this chest here, and it can smelt it for me. You can also notice I turned up my timers here. I turned this one to 700, this one to 800, and I made this one the smallest it can go, which is 200, or 0.200. That way, this sucks out the ores as fast as it can, and this doesn't send the ores. I'm actually going to lower this to 600. It doesn't send the ores too fast that this can't suck it out in time. And I'm actually going to lower this one to 500 as well. So, yes, So this should keep it going, but it should never overflow, hopefully. And so yes, that was the demonstration. Obviously this is a very, very dangerous tool. I would not recommend this or having this in your inventory as you're walking around your home, as you could accidentally destroy your entire area. You can also notice that those 4 or 5 bursts that I used down there with the catalyst only used 2 Mobius fuel. So it's not that expensive, but it is expensive to mine with. So you need to do quite a bit of mining with it in order to earn back what you've used. Obviously, I've used a bunch of, or I've only gained a bunch of cobblestone and a few ores with that. So I've actually lost out on quite a bit of money that I could have earned, possible income with that. But that's okay. So for now, I'm just gonna shove this lens in my chest and grab the stuff I don't need and sort it out. And a little bit of coal. I'm getting quite a bit of coal now, which is nice because I'm gonna need quite a bit of it. I should also shove the ores that I've decided to have in my inventory into my chest. Oops. Accidentally shoved my bag in there, and as you can see, it's not going to send it up into the ores. It's actually going to send it over to my chest, or my receiving chest. That's my door, zombie. Get out of here. So that wasn't very smart, but I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. Now I did say I wanted 1 refined iron over there. Okay, so I haven't actually planned this episode out because I did not know what I wanted to get done in this episode for you guys. It was kind of a throw off between more automated machines and expansion of my oil refinery or power machines. I could actually make a query for you guys, but maybe I should. Maybe I should show you guys the query. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna gather all the materials I need and collect her in a collective pile, and show you guys the query. So excuse me while I do that, guys. Actually, I wanted to show you guys the catalytic lens because I do have enough dark matter for that. Now I'm going to do this, and you're going to notice that all the power stored up towards making dark matter will be automatically used to make diamonds instead. So as you can see, it just instantly creates all the diamonds that it would have made in towards making dark matter. So I find that kind of interesting that it does that. That way you never waste what you're making. It always gets transferred down into whatever you're going to be making. And now I have enough diamonds to make all the stuff that I want to make later. And yes, I have the perfect amount of dark matter, and I can leave 1 in there for creating dark matter for later stuff. But the first thing I want to make with dark matter is the catalytic lens. Now, to make the catalytic lens, you take the hyperkinetic lens and the destruction catalyst and put them in the left and right middle slots. And then you make an eye shape with dark matter. This is the most destructive thing you can ever make. It's absolutely destructive, and it requires quite a bit of Mobius fuel. So I'm going to go show that to you guys in my mine. Oops, that's the wrong one. Frequency 1 is my mine. Alright, so let's show you this, guys. And as you can see, I've been quite busy. I've dug quite a few tunnels now, and I haven't quite gotten far, but yes, that's what I've been doing. So I haven't explored the left and right here, so I'm going to do that right now. So if I get up close and I use this once, it's only going to do a 3x3. But if I fully charge this bad boy, it's actually got like 6 charge stages. 7 charge stages. So if I fully charge that, and as you can see I have one stack of Mobius fuel, and I shoot it, it's going to collect all of the ore in this enormously massive cavern that I create doing this. And it used 3 Mobius fuel to do that. So let's go down and see exactly how far this went. And as I go along, I can obviously collect the ores I want out of the ceiling and walls. But yes, this cavern is absolutely massive. It just goes on and on and on. And as you can see, I've gone quite deep thanks to the catalytic lens. And I can keep doing that. Now this is going to be my main mining source thanks to, now that I have it. And so how I mine is I use it a couple of times, and my inventory will obviously fill up with cobblestone, and that's why I have so many cobblestone chests there. I was thinking in advance for when I got this thing. So now I can keep going in straight lines, mining out all of this stuff. But that's not exactly how I mine. This is how I start mining. First I make a tunnel like this, and now it's all lit up, and I can actually warp right back to my beginning. As you can see, I made the tunnel that way. I can now make a tunnel this way, and like I did before, I'll make it 2 deep. And because I put all my stuff in my inventory or my bag, I didn't lose any items because they all popped down right beside me. I'm actually going to grab this lapis fast because I can. And I'll cover up the hole here. I usually keep a stack of cobblestone in my inventory. And then one more this way. There we go. As you can see, quite a few ores pop out of the walls when I do that. And this is the fastest way I can think of mining, because the query itself does not mine that fast. It's actually quite slow. But now that I have this, I can quickly do that, or what I just did. Now, as you can see, I have uncovered a small lava flow lake kind of thing here. I can actually, it's actually quite deep, and now there's a creeper. And of course the creeper blows me up and all my stuff drops. Hopefully a lot of it went into the wall instead of into the lava. And I'm gonna go quickly retrieve my stuff. Be right back, guys. Okay, well, I've lost a couple of items, but that's okay. I've kept the main item, the catalytic lens, because this item is really expensive. If I lost that, I'd be pretty mad, because that took quite a few hours to make that thing. So I'm actually going to take my portal back home. And yes, I've lost my bag, so I'm going to have to make a new one of those. And yeah, so then I'll start up for the starting up gathering items for the query, guys. So I'll be right back. Alright, guys, and I'm back. And I think I have all the items I need to make the query. So the first thing I want to show you is the markers I'm going to need. So they require 4 torches and 4 lapis. I thought that's how it was. Let me just look that up right fast. Oh, redstone torches, that's why. That's what was wrong. So let me just quickly make 4 redstone torches. Redstone, not regular. There we go. 4 redstone torches, 4 lapis, and I got 4 landmarks. So that's going to be required to mark the zone in which my query digs. Next thing I want to make is a sick amount of gears, and I also made my diamond pickaxe ahead of time. You also need a diamond pickaxe for the query. For now, let me make these diamond or these gears. I'm going to need 7 of them, I believe, and then I want to upgrade all of them to cobblestone or stone, and then I want to upgrade all of them to iron. Now iron is the lowest tier one, and I need to save 3 of those, and then I want to upgrade the other 4 to gold. I'm going to keep 2 of them, and the other 2 will be upgraded to diamond. There we go. This is what I need to make a query. So diamond pickaxe bottom middle, redstone piece on the top middle, and then a diamond gear on both sides of the diamond pickaxe, and a gold gear on the left and right side middle column, and then iron gear for the last columns. That equals 1 query. Now this query is the most expensive machine I've ever seen, but it is also one of the most efficient ways to mine aside from the catalytic gem or lens. So I want to find a place quite far away from my home, and actually to do that I also want a chunk loader. That way, actually I want 4 chunk loaders. That way it's always loaded. And I also want to bring a power teleport pipe with me. And to make a power teleport pipe, I put redstone on top of an item teleport pipe on top. So now I have a power teleport pipe. I also want an item teleport pipe, and I totally forget how to make teleport pipes because I haven't made those in a while now, or a few episodes. So I'm going to quickly make me a few item teleport pipes, wherever you are, Mr. Teleport Pipes. Where are you guys? Where are my teleport pipes? They're around here somewhere, I believe. And I can't find them. Okay, you know what? How about I just use R and then R. Okay, so 2 diamond gears and glass. So yet again, diamond gears. Just turn that off. And that means I need 4 diamonds, no, 8 diamonds, 8 gold, 8 iron, and 8 cobblestone. Where are you, cobblestone? Oh yeah, you're in my top chest. What am I doing? What am I smoking, guys? And then I also need 8 sticks. And there we go. I think that's it. So first off, wooden gears, stone gears, iron gears, gold gears, and diamond gears. And yep, have enough. Okay, and then 1 glass, and that makes item teleport pipes. Now I also want a, thinking gold transport type pipe, but I don't really care for a gold transport pipe. I'll actually just use a stone transport pipe. So that requires 2 stone and some glass. So that's a stone transport pipe. I actually only need 1 of each of those, so that's all I want right there. And then I will shove the last bit of pipes into my chest. I'm actually going to bring the cobblestone with me because I actually might need that. And I'm going to go find a cool spot for my home or for my quarry. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I kind of found a spot. It's near my volcano, but not too near, and it's near this desert as well. So I'm going to grab a piece of desert, which will yield me some sand and sandstone, as well as near this lake, which will also help me in case there's lava below the query. Now, I'm going to explain this before I start. If there is lava underneath the query, when it gets down to that point, it will stop functioning. The query itself cannot operate during or with lava. So I'm going to quickly pillar this query up to that height. I think would be a nice height. And I'm going to place my torches here. And if I right click, or no. Okay, you know what? I think it's it actually requires a redstone torch beside it. So I will be right back. I'm going to grab a redstone torch. Okay, I grabbed myself a redstone torch and just going to use this as the platform to do this. As you can see, it sends out this big blue black line, and this is all the directions of how far or how it extends. I don't know exactly how far it extends, but I'm going to set up a little zone for my query, and I think I want about this wide should be good. So I'm going to put another marker there, and then I'm going to select a length word, I guess. So I'm going to go up this way. And I want a good chunk of the desert in here too. So maybe as soon as it hits whatever block it's hitting here. There. And if I think if I right click, no. If I right click this one over here, it should set the area in which the markers are marked at the moment. Yeah, so now it's set a laser grid in the giant square that I have marked for this. Now if I add my query right here, it will... Why did that not work proper? I think because I have to have it right next to... I think because I have to have it right next to my marker, actually. So let me try that. Yeah, there we go. So then it pops off my markers, and I actually have to go collect them in order to gather them back. Otherwise, I will lose them. So I'm going to quickly gather my markers here, and then I want to head home and sleep so I can show you guys the rest of this. So I will be right back. Okay, now before I head out, guys, I wanted to show you guys this. I set a new frequency, frequency 2, for my item receiving pipe, which will send it to this chest, which will automatically sort everything I want it. Now, because I'm going to get tons of cobblestone and sand, I don't actually want to cook and smelt all that, so I'm sending it down to the blue line. If I left it on one of these crossed out marks, it would just leave it in this chest and it would all stock up, and that would get annoying. So I might as well just send it down there, and every now and then I can sort it out into the chests I want it to be in. Everything else will be done as it's supposed to be done. If it finds any silver or ores, it's going to send it over to where it's supposed to go, and all the unknown stuff it's just going to send over to that chest. Now hopefully this machine can keep up with what it does. I also am going to be using the power from this machine to power the query for now, so I turned off my fuel tanks. So that one will just be not running, and as you can see, my oil tank is completely full, and my fuel tank is absolutely just almost overflowing there too as well. So when I head back out here, I slept through the night, and as you can see, I also put my portal in a different place just so I can get home fast enough. And I actually threw my torches into, or the markers into the chest there. So I want to set up my item transportation and power teleport. So my power frequency is frequency 4 for this machine, and I just set the wrong power pipe there for that. So frequency 4 for power, and frequency, what was it? Yes, 2 for items. So I want to set can receive to false because it's actually sending items. I don't want it to receive items. And frequency 1 or 3 was the power. So the first thing you're going to notice when I set this to true is that it will start building and creating all the arms and clearing the area it needs and requires to do the stuff it needs to do. So it should start on this side, I believe. Should be receiving power, so it should be working properly. Oh, no, it started on this side. Okay, I see. So because this is such a ginormous query, it's actually going to take quite a while to build this, especially with how the sand will be falling. It actually has to keep destroying the sand as it falls. So this part right here is going to take quite a bit of time. And it's going to do this until it completely destroys everything in this area. And it's actually going to give me these little guys here as it's doing this. So let me quickly go and interrupt it. I'm going to interrupt its work by helping it mine what it's supposed to mine. And hopefully it will appreciate the work I'm doing for it. There we go. So yeah, this is how you set up a query, and it will automatically keep doing this until all of the boundaries are set up to the exact level of the query itself. Okay, so this will be a good example right here. It's actually going to give me this stick or whatever it is, which is kind of cool because then I'll have this weird item that has absolutely no purpose in the game yet, or will ever. And the best thing about this is that this water will expand into this entire zone here. And when I want to, if I want to clean it up, all I have to do is cover up these spots here, which I actually want to make sure it's only one layer deep here. And I can see some marble in here, so it's going to actually mine me some marble as well when it's doing this stuff. I actually don't need this set up here, so I'll just remove all that stuff. So this frame, it won't touch anything inside the frame or under the frame. That's actually the border of the query. So anything directly under this line, it won't mine. Just the stuff in between these lines. So I'm going to let this do what it's doing, and then I will come back as soon as it's done. So be right back, guys. Alright, guys. And as you can see, it's cleared off the middle area there that it wants to do. And now it's going to start clearing out all of the area that it requires. So it should, yes, it will start digging this layer from here, and it will dig out this entire zone here from this height. I believe the only reason it started so maybe, no, it's just clearing out the grass right now. So I'm actually going to help it by digging out this top spot here. But first I want to make sure these chunks get loaded. So I'm going to place some chunk loading blocks all the way around it. So I'm going to place one there, one up this end, so here, and then 2 on the other side, because this is quite far away from my home, but single player chunks and multiplayer chunks work different. This chunk loading block is actually meant for multiplayer. However, because the chunks are 16 by 16, if you're far enough away, it will stop loading them, even in single player, in order to free up resources for your computer. Now, yeah, it's just it's deleting grass at the moment. So now that I have these chunks here and I can press F9 and see which ones are loaded and which ones aren't, I'm actually missing a couple of chunks here in the middle. And the only way I can get these chunks is if I build a walkway on top of my thing and throw a chunk loading block right up in the middle here. And I'm actually going to need to do that, because I need to load those chunks, because then when the arm reaches that chunk, it'll actually get stuck. I'm going to also need another chunk loading block right here in the middle, because as you can see, this chunk here is missing. Yeah. So I'm going to quickly do that. I'm going to make that bridge and those 2 extra chunk loading blocks, and I'm going to I'm going to do that. So while I do that, I'll be right back and I'll show you guys exactly what's going on after I'm done clearing this area and putting those chunk loading blocks down. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see, all these chunks are being force loaded. So no matter where I am in the game, this is always operating. And as you can see, my query's arm is starting to do its job finally. It's mining the first layer. Now, I don't know why it's not mining grass. So I'm kind of just going to slowly clear this layer for it, just to push it along, I guess. As you can see, it's only grabbing the sand at the moment for now. I don't know if it's just going to clear the sand biome first, because it was clearing dirt earlier. But maybe if I just grab this dirt layer here and it gets onto the next layer, it'll actually do both of them. So as soon as I get this area cleared, I'm going to show you exactly what's going on in the internal department, or the other side where the items are being teleported. So yeah. And here you go. As you can see, it's giving me the sand that it's mining up, and the roses and cobblestone. The rose obviously came from the top. And I guess he fixed, when he did the update, the last update for Buildcraft, is that they used to give you the grass block itself. I guess he fixed that, and it doesn't give you anything now. So all I got was the rose from one of the flowers that was in that area while mining. As you can see, it's swiftly flowing in. It looks like I'm just getting a big line of sand right into my chest, and it's continuously taking the sand out as it's coming in. So really, I don't have much to worry about. And since it's one of those unknown items, or since it's sand, it'll automatically just pump out the entire stack to where it's supposed to go. So that's going to take quite a bit in order to get the first layers of sand gone. Let's see how this is going. Got quite a bunch of diamonds. I'm actually going to be able to start doing some more stuff soon. And yep, my collectors are out of fuel, or some of them were. Why were those 2 out of fuel and these 2 few aren't? So the way I've been keeping these updated is that I take my Philosopher's Stone, fully charge it, go to the transmutation circle, give myself 1 glowstone, and then transmute all of the Mobius fuel I have into glowstone. So I'll just keep doing that, and then I do that over and over and over and over again. Eventually I'll end up with more Mobius fuel than I can handle. So right now I'm doing I got 4 stacks in the backup, 1 stack in the collector itself. Oops, put that in there, and no. So 4 stacks in the collector backup, and this one doesn't have any, and this one doesn't have any. So now I have some extra glowstone, so I'll just shove it in these guys right here. And yeah, I have lots of fuel in my condensers. Eventually I'm going to have to make some new condensers, and I have a bit of obsidian left, so I can do that. I got diamonds and obsidian and glowstone and glass. So I'm actually going to finish up this line of condensers and collectors, and eventually I'll have enough diamonds and Mobius fuel collecting that I won't have to worry about resupplying too much, because I can just transmute it. I know some of you find that a little bit cheap, but it's a heck of a lot faster and easier than going down and completely mining under hundreds of thousands of blocks of or hundreds of thousands of chunks of area in order to get the diamonds required for this stuff. I mean, there's no way possible I'd be able to do this in a small amount of episodes. You guys would sit here watching me pretty boredly mining most of my episodes away, or I'd have to sit here for weeks on end mining just to give you guys one episode of me building something like this. As you can see, this already took quite a bit of diamonds to make this stuff, especially this area over here. All these teleport pipes and some of these machines even cost quite a few diamonds, and yeah, the drill and the catalytic lens itself costs quite a bit of diamond. So yeah, you guys would, without the equivalent exchange, you guys would be waiting quite a while for me to do this stuff. So let's just finish off the grass for this machine. Ow. Thanks for mining a hole out here. So yeah, I'm gonna get quite a healthy supply of sand, so I'm happy about that. And then quite a healthy supply of dirt, so I don't need to go digging dirt for making forestry stuff. Dirt, sand, and gravel. And it'll all just be teleported right into my chest, so I don't ever have to come out here too often. I can just keep checking on it every now and then if I want to. But I can just let that run from now on and not need to worry about it too much. So red power 2 chest, put that flax seed in there. Grass seed in my miscellaneous vanilla stuff. Miscellaneous. And I think that's it for this episode, guys. It's going to be a short one, and off screen I'm just going to finish off my collectors and condensers. Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys one of them just to keep you guys happy, because I know it's been a while since I've made these guys, and I'm sure you guys are interested in, again, maybe you forgot or you don't have any idea to figure it out again. But 1 diamond, 1 glass, 2 obsidian in the bottom, and I actually forgot my stone here. So, and 4 stone, and that makes condensers. And then 1 diamond, 1 glass, 6 glowstone, and actually I think it's, no, it's not 2, it's 1 stone on the bottom. Furnace, that's what I forgot. Even I forgot how to make it. So yeah, I had to make a few furnaces as well. And to do that, I'll do this. Bam, 8 furnaces. I'm obviously not going to make that many collectors, but there you go, guys. Collectors and condensers all over again. Just a refresh tutorial on that. I'm going to do that off screen, and when I come back for the next episode, this line will be full, and this line will be full of collectors and condensers. Obviously, they won't all be operating because I won't have enough items to fill all that. But this is my collector and condenser line in order to make the diamonds I'm going to be requiring to make some of the future stuff in these episodes. So this has been episode 20, guys. I'm hoping you're having a good time watching these episodes, and I should be uploading some more Skyrim soon, I believe. I should be have uploaded up to episode at least 10 by the time this video comes out. So, yes. This is Tokeland signing out. Have a good day, guys.